refresh. We should be good over on YouTube. I'm gonna take that as a maybe. I'll take that as a maybe. Okay. Which means we can go ahead and say hello, hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 19 of Go Battle League. So this time around, we'll be taking on the Great League. Very familiar area. Very much, a lot of battles have been placed in here, and I don't think we've made all that much improvement through this area. But, you know, we'll see how we do throughout these battles for tonight. But before we jump into the battles, just to kind of go over where we're currently at in the season. Right now, we are currently in ace ranking with an ELO of 1969. Nice. We got here with a total of 144 wins under our belt out of a grand total of 260 battles. Current longest win streak is 15. Absolutely no idea if we'll ever break that this season, but you never know. We might find our stride. But beyond all of that, we did also earn ourselves a little over 238,000 Stardust. So, at the very least, looking to hopefully climb a little bit more in our ELO. I'm pretty sure, I don't think we can do enough battles to get to veteran unless we're like extremely lucky or do extremely well. But regardless, hopefully, at the very least, we'll be able to get ourselves a good amount of Stardust before the night is over. But with that said, we'll go ahead and jump right into the basic rewards and jump into the Great League. Excuse me. Ooh, rude. Okay. But to introduce the team that we'll be using for these matches, we're starting things out with a Skelly Dirge up at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Charge Bug, who's rocking Volt Switch, X Scissor, and Discharge. And then closing everything out, we have Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Alright, so this is a squad. Let's go ahead and jump into our battle mode here and jump right into the battles and see how we do for set number 1. Or for first set of the night. I mean, they mean both putting the same thing. Anywho, regardless of that, match number 1 of the set is going to be up against Zan 3 Potter. Or Zane Potter, possibly. Alright. Zan or Zane starting things out with a Charge Bug. And with that, swapping immediately out for a Goodra, in which case we'll swap out for our Poliwrath. This thing to look out for is that Goodra could know either Power Whip or Thunder Punch, depending on whether this is a Community Day move Goodra. This is indeed going to be a Community Day move Goodra. And with that, seem to have taken a pause for a moment. Gives us an opportunity to fire off an Icy Wind their way. Clear out the rest of their Goodra. We'll take it, we'll take it. I'm guessing we should be seeing the return of the Charge Bug. There it is. Okay, with that, gonna waste no time. We're going straight for the Scald. Probably could have gone for the Icy Wind for the debuff since we're going down anyway. But we managed to get the good damage in with the Scald, so I'll take it. And with that, we now say goodbye to our Poliwrath there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, next one to deal with is going to be their Lickitung, into which case we swapped right on out for our Charge Bug. Of course, the thing to look out for when dealing with this Lickitung is that, well, it does have the ever infamous Body Slam spam, so we gotta keep an eye out for that one. Ooh, with that, they're coming in with a charge move. And, oh, Blanca, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Just one moment as we're dealing with the ever infamous Body Slam spam from Lickitung. Okay, we were able to handle the first one. We should be able to handle one more, I'm pretty sure. We seem to be losing them quite a bit. They might be experiencing some connection issues, which is kind of a bummer. At least I'm assuming that's what's happening. I'm not 100% sure what could be going on with that one. But anyway, we'll go ahead and fire off another X-Scissor their way. Clear out their last shield. And with that, we do say goodbye to our Charger Bug there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. But with that, they're coming in with another charge move. It's going to be the Body Slam, which we're able to handle just fine. So now they're coming in with their Charger Bug. We'll go ahead and shield out this one because don't want to deal with that discharge. Thank you very much. With that, we do have Disarming Voice at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that, the Charger Bug. And I think we have one more ready for the Lickitung, if I remember seeing correctly. Yes, we do. Probably could finish things off with one final Incinerate, but we might as well get this Disarming Voice off. No need Tempt Fate if we don't need to. So we are able to clear out the Lickitung and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. But yeah, hello, and welcome Blanca Sverli. I apologize if I'm butchering your last name terribly, but welcome. Currently battling things out in the Great League, just starting things out for the night. That was our very first match. Unfortunately, we were able to start things out with a win. It's debatable as to whether or not that win was due to lag in that case, which is, again, kind of a bummer, but hopefully we're able to maintain good connections both on our end and on our opponents as we look for match number 2. We shall see how this goes. Oh, there you go. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Roger or Rodhug. Anyway, I'm going to assume it's Roger, but with an H. But anyway, first match was going to be up against a Charger Bug. After a solid start with the Charger Bugs in the front. And once again, Gudra in the back. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's kind of cool. Gudra as the swap in this case. Gudra coming in with the Thunder Punch. Rather not deal with that if we don't need to. Thank you very much. Okay, with that, we do have Icy Wind at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Do we take out shield number 1, or do we do good damage to the Gudra? Shield number 1 it is, okay. I may opt to let my Poliwrath go here. Yeah, RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that, I'll come back in with our Skeletors. One thing to look out for is that Gudra does know Aqua Tail, so it's another thing that I have to keep an eye out for. But we do have Disarming Voice already at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. And we can clear out this Gudra. With that, final one to deal with is going to be their Azumarill. That I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for our Charger Bug, into which case they're going to swap back in their Charger Bug. That's the battle of the bugs out here. Okay, going for the X-Scissor. Not sure if we CMP tied there. If we did, and we were able to win it out, that's actually a really good sign for us. But we shall see. Oh yeah, looks like we CMP tied there, so we do have priority on that case, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, go ahead and shield out here. I don't think they have enough for double X's already. I could be wrong though. Okay. With that, we are able to clear out the rest of the Charger Bug. They are coming back in with the Azumarill. I'm going to go ahead and fire off a X-Scissor their way to try and see if we can clear out the shield. There was no shield, so that's a little concerning. But anyway, yeah, so now we say goodbye to the Charger Bug. They were really banking on their last shield there, so that's fair. Because I think even if we do manage to hit them with a Shadow Ball to close things out, I don't think we have enough in us to actually close out against the Azumarill at this point, and they're really holding on to that shield for dear life. My goodness. Saving it to the bitter end on that one. The unfortunate thing is that does mean we could have gone off the discharge, which I probably should have just gone off anyway, but you know, it is what it is. But anywho, Zimro's firing off the play rough. It does clear out the rest of the Skeledirge, so that is going to be loss number 1 in this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now we are currently all tied up. We're 1 win and 1 loss. Let's see if we can go 2-1 as we jump into match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against Ricifer 13. Or Ricifer. Anywho, first matchup is going to be up against Jellicent. We'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Chargebug. This is it, we'll swap out for their Skuntank. The Skuntank could probably does know, or could know Flamethrower. Could also know Leafage. Crunch. I don't really know what other moves to look out for. I'm assuming, well, they brought it out, so I'm guessing this might be Flamethrower. Yep, it's gonna be Crunch. Able to handle. Don't get the debuff, which is nice. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another discharge their way. Get them onto the red. I'll take it. Ooh, and with that, it's the double knockout. Nice, nice, nice. That, I'll go ahead and bring back our Skeledirge to face off against the Jellicent. Okay, with that, we're definitely going to want to start chucking up some shields here. Okay. Now we do have Shadow Ball at the ready. Do they opt to shield, or do they gotta let this go? It is, okay. Okay. I don't know if they can get to double surf before we can get to our next Shadow Ball. That's the only main concern that I have, admittedly. Ah, they can. Dang it. Okay. that's unfortunate. Can we survive surf? I don't think we can, but you never know. Anyway, last mon that we have available for us is going to be our Poliwrath. Unfortunately, all of our moves are resisted by Jellicent in this case, so yeah. Ooh, with that, they do swap right on out for the Medicham. Okay, Medicham, I think, is at an advantage here in this one. We do get the debuff, though, which is really nice. And we do also get to another Scald. Not sure if this is enough to clear out the Medicham, but we do have it, so fire that off. Clear out the rest of the Medicham. Now we have the rest of the Jellicent to deal with, and unfortunately, again, we don't really have any heavy-hitting way to deal with Jellicent. And yeah, Shadow Ball, in that case, is able to one-shot our Poliwrath right out of there, so that is going to be loss number 2 of this set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, but with that, we are currently in the negative. Not particularly a great place to be, but, you know, still have 2 more matches, and we'll see if we can tie it all up here as we look for match number 4. Hoping for good things. Anyway, match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Lurami 517742. Alright, Lurami, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Chargebug. Okay, been here before. With that, next one is going to be a Greedent. Which is going to go ahead and swap right on out for our Poliwrath. They seem to have taken a pause there for a moment. Cares to if that was related to anything. I will go ahead and shield just in case this Greedent does know Trailblaze, which it does. So I gotta be a little bit careful about that. They did get an attack buff, so we'll go ahead and try and get rid of that real quick. Go for an Icy Wind. Okay. Now, the big question is Trailblaze strong enough to one-shot Poliwrath, like, by itself? I'm gonna test this. Let's go ahead and try and tank it out, see how well we handle Trailblaze. Okay. This is deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're okay. Okay, with that though, we are clearing out the Greedent, and I'm assuming Chargebug's coming back in. Yep, there it is. Okay, with that. Go ahead and take a little bit of a different approach here. We're going to go for the Icy Wind for the guaranteed debuff. Okay, with that, ooh, swap an Ion out for a Jellicent. Okay, with that, go ahead and strike back with a Discharge their way. Well, I think we cleared out shield number 1, which is good. Or that or Discharge somehow did 0 damage. I guess as good as mine on that one. Anyway, Jellicent coming in with the Shadow Ball, gets us deep into the yellow. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we'll chuck a shield. They're going for the Surf. Okay, let's try and see if we can bait out shield number 2 here with a real quick Axe Scissor. Oh, nope. They're willing to let their Jellicent go on that one. Okay. Okay, so with that, we now say goodbye to our Charger Bug here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And come back in with our Skill Eaters, which is they're coming back in with Charger Bug. Of course, now with no shields remaining, we do have to be careful of how much damage we're taking in from those discharges. There we go. Okay. That, we do have double Disarming Voice at the ready. Oh, but with that, they have opted to let it go, considering how much health Jellicent had left. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we are now all tied up. We are 1 win, 2 wins, I'm sorry, and 2 losses. Let's see if we can get ourselves our first positive set of the night as we look for match number 5. All right, and match number 5 of this set is going to be up against Tenhuejo. Or Hujo. I don't know. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Shadow Drapion. That's the main thing to look out for when dealing with Shadow Drapion is that the charge moves, I'm pretty sure, are going to be heavy hitting against us for everything except Sludge Bomb. So, kind of want to chuck some shields out here. Keep my Skeledirge alive as long as I possibly can. I don't know if I can finish off Drapion with Pure Incinerate. Well, anyway, we got Drapion 1 to the red. We are going to go ahead and fire off a Disarming Voice there. Do they have to save both of their shields, or? Yeah. Okay. Coming in with a Cradily. Ooh. Can we survive what I'm assuming is going to be a Rock Slide? That's a good question. The answer is no. That is a one-shot against us there. Oof, and now it's going to be a Grass Knot. Can we survive Grass Knot? Are we going to get one-shot down by Cradily, like in every move? Nope, okay. Ooh, with that, last mon is going to be the Skeledirge. We'll go ahead and fire off the Scald their way, clear out their last shield. And with that, it's going to be our Charger Bug against their Skeledirge. I'm a little bit... I'm thinking we're probably going to lose this one at this rate. So, I'm a little bummed about that, but, you know, we might as well try. Okay, going for the Discharge. We do get them to about half health, but yeah, unfortunately, we don't have enough power left in both our Charger Bug and our Poliwrath to really deal with the rest of the Skeledirge there, so... The Flaming Alligator claims its victims, and Cradily actually carried their team pretty well on that one, not gonna lie. So, unfortunately, that is gonna be loss number 3 to end things out. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, unfortunately, we're gonna be dipping down in our ELO again. Not feeling all too happy about that, but it is what it is. We can at least claim this 3600 Stardust and this charge TM. So I'll take that. And with that, we climb down to 1954, which on the plus side, you know, we kept it close in the middle, so we don't dip down too much. So hopefully we'll be able to start picking things up here. But first and foremost, quick drink of water. Win or lose, always remember to stay hydrated. But anywho, with that, we'll go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards, and we're going to jump into the Great League. We're going to try out this team again. If it's not working out, then we'll try and make some adjustments. But for now, to introduce the team that we'll be using for this set, we're starting things out with the Skeledirge up at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we do have Chargerbug, who's rocking Volt Switch, X-Scissor, and Discharge. And then closing everything out, we have Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Alright, so this is the squad we're rocking. Let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for our second set of the night. And that match number 1 of the set is going to be up against Cash 14. If I'm reading that correctly. Anyway, well, I'm assuming it's going to be Cash 14, starting things out with an Azumarill. Okay. I do have a hard counter in the form of Chargerbug, but I'm taking a wild stab in the dark and assuming they have a hard counter for the Chargerbug. And considering Chargerbug's my only counter to Azumarill, I need to save it as much as I can. Okay, so on that note, we'll go ahead and shield out here just in case they're rocking the Hydro Pump. Nope, it's going to be Play Rough, so we don't have to worry too much there. They could still be rocking Hydro Pump, but for now, we're sticking things out here. Riding it out, riding it out. Go ahead and fire another Shadow Ball their way. We are able to clear out both of their shields, which is actually really nice. But with that, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Skeledirge here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Or are we? Oh, yeah, we are. Okay. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Chargerbug to fight off against the rest of this Azumarill. We'll go ahead and discharge it. Hopefully right on out of here with one, but we'll see how it goes. Azumarill is pretty bulky, yeah. So we may lose out on one more shield here. Because I want to keep my Chargerbug alive as long as I can. Thank you very much. Ooh, it is going to be Hydro Pump. Okay, so it was packing Hydro Pump. It was just going all in on the Play Roughs to try and take out all my shields with the Skeledirge. Makes sense. Okay, with that, I'm gonna strike back with a real quick X-Scissor. Okay, going for the discharge instead. Because Poliwrath probably does not want to deal with the rest of that Medicham, or at least in its current state. Okay, let's see what charge move they're chucking our way. It is going to be Psychic. Okay, so we are able to get deep into the red, so we have that going for us. The big question is, can I counter down Medicham before a Psychic? Yes, we can. Alright, so what's the final mon that we're going to be dealing with? It is going to be an Umbreon. Alright, probably the most favorable matchup we have in this entire battle. Ooh, and we actually do manage to get the debuff with the Scald, so I'll definitely take that. It's just a matter of what is this Umbreon rocking? Could be Psychic. Nope, it's gotta be Foul Play. We'll handle that just fine. Okay, I'm glad we do have another Scald at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Okay, and that we are able to counter down the rest of the Umbreon and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's, GG's all around. Alright, so far so good. We're able to start things out with a 1-0. Let's see if we can go 2-0 as we look, or as we now jump into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against Strom. Alright, Strom, what do you got? First round is going to be up against an Artillery. Okay, Artillery rocking the lock on. Ooh, that must mean it has some pretty potent charge moves heading our way. I don't know what move it is, but I'm gonna go ahead and shield. Could be Octazooka. Okay, I didn't have to worry about that too much. But that, ooh, they do swap out for the Greedent. Okay. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and swap right on out for our Poliwrath. It is still possible that this Greedent does know Trailblaze, but I think that would only get us to about half health. It's rocking Body Slam. So the fact that they switched in could mean that it's a Body Slam Crunch. Greedent? Oh, that's the name I'm looking for. Possibly, yes. It's going straight for the Body Slam. Spams as much as it can. Respect it. Anyway, are they coming back in with the Artillery, or are they bringing in Mon number 3? Coming back in with the Artillery. Okay. Artillery is such a wild choice, and I respect it greatly. I generally don't know what Artillery knows. A part of me almost wants to keep Artillery alive just to figure out what its other, if it has another charge move other than Octazooka going. Okay, I'll go ahead and let my Poliwrath go here. Let's see what they're checking our way. Is it gonna be Octazooka? It's gonna be Octazooka. Okay. And with that, swap right on out for our Charge Bug, who is able to Volt Switch the rest of the Artillery out of here. And with that, final one to deal with is going to be Porygon 2. I absolutely love this team. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how great of these mods they are, but you know, they brought it out, so I respect it. With that, I'll go ahead and see what Porygon 2 knows. 'Cause I have no idea other than Tri Attack. Okay, it's gonna be Tri Attack. This is gonna be Tri Attack again, probably. Gets us deep into the red, but I think we should be able to Volt Switch. Oh no! They're able to farm down with the lockdown. Ooh, okay. But with that, we are able to incinerate the rest of the Porygon 2 and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. And also mad respect to our opponent on that one, because that was spicy. Spicy team's always a bit of a risky one to run, but at the same time, very enjoyable to fight against. You know, mix it up a little bit. But anywho, right now we're currently 2-0. Let's see if we can go for win number 3 against Blussy Pancakes. Interesting. But anyway, Blussy Pancakes starting things out with a Gligar. Classic. I've seen Gligar in a minute. Hello? Hello? Are you with us? Hello? 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 I think we might have lost them. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we might have lost them. Oh, there they are. Oh, and there they go. Okay. I was wondering, like, are they okay? Is everything going okay? I guess so. They might have been facing some technical difficulties there, or they're just waiting to let they're waiting to let their Gligar go for their other mons. I'm not 100% sure what was happening there, but I guess in that case, GG's all around. But yeah, apologies if it is related to lag, but yeah. It's kind of bummed we never really got to see what the rest of the team was on that one, but on the plus side, for better or worse, we are currently 3-0. Let's see if we can go for 4-0 as we jump into match number 4 of the set against Chava 505. Alright, Chava, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Greninja. Okay, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Poliwrath. They're going to swap out for Superior. Alright, I'll take Superior. We'll go ahead and hit them back with an Icy Wind. Lower their attack, if only by a little bit. I think with that, we'll go ahead and either let our Poliwrath go or tank out this, what I'm assuming is going to be Frenzy Plant. Yep. Okay, so now we say goodbye to our Poliwrath there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Okay, with that, I'm guessing they might be coming in with an Aerial Ace. We should be able to handle it pretty well if it is. Yeah. Aerial Ace or Frenzy Plant, I think we're doing okay. Okay, but with that, we're now face to face once again with the Greninja. Greninja coming in with the Night Slash. And we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Charger Bug. I believe we should have enough health in us to be able to tank out this next. Well, I'm assuming it's going to be Hydro Cannon. Yep, there it is. Whew. Definitely still hurts quite a bit though, not going to lie. With that, go ahead and strike back with our discharges. Ooh. I'm gonna shield. I would love to save it for the rest of my Skeleturge, but it's a bit of a risky playing the charge move game against Lantern, to be fair. Be able to do as much damage as I can while Charger Bug is out here, I think would be the most beneficial action I could take. Anywho, Lantern coming in with the Surf. Okay, we'll go ahead and fire off Shadow Ball. Lantern is pretty bulky, so I don't think this is gonna be enough. Yeah, nope. Oh yeah. I think in this case we probably would have lost. If we didn't lose to Lantern, I think we would have lost to Greninja for sure. We definitely didn't have enough energy after we wouldn't have had enough energy after Lantern to face off against Greninja, who's way too spammy for us. But anyway, so unfortunately that is going to be loss number 1 of the set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, but anyway, with that, we are currently now still in the positive. 3 wins and 1 loss. But let's see if we can go for win number 4 here as we look for match number 5. I guess our final match of the set. Again, both being the same thing, but anyway. Anywho, match number 5 of the set is going to be up against Ray Lanoons. Alright, Ray, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Charger Bug. A lot of Charger Bug starts today. Wild. Anyway. Okay, that. I'm going to swap things out for a Gallade. With that, I'm going to swap things out for our Charger Bug. Ooh, not 100% sure what they could be throwing our way. It might be, oh, it's going to be Leaf Blade. We're able to handle that just fine. With that, I'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. I think even if it is close combat, I think it's still going to hurt a lot considering Shadow Glade. Oh, nope, it's going to be another Leaf Blade, so we didn't even have to worry too much there. That's fine. Okay, well with that, we do have X-Scissor at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Clear out the rest of their Glade. That's going to be return of the Charger Bug. Of their Charger Bug. That we'll go ahead and start firing off some X-Scissors. And they do need some decent neutral damage or take out a shield. Oh, there they are. Okay. Thought we lost them for a second, but they're still here. We're still fighting. We're still kicking. Charger Bug coming with the X-Scissor. We're hanging on by 1 HP and a dream. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off another X-Scissor their way. We'll do good damage to take out a shield. Good damage it is. And with that, ooh, last one to deal with is going to be a Shadow Quagsire. In which case, we're going to swap right on out for our Poliwrath. We should be able to resist any form of Aqua Tails or Stone Edges, but I'm assuming this is going to be, yep, it's going to be Mud Bomb, which actually does do quite a good chunk of damage, not going to lie. Anywho, we'll go ahead and now fire off an Icy Wind their way. We're either going to take out a shield here or do decent neutral damage. Either way, we're also going to be taking some of their attack power as well. So, you know, capitalize on that as much as we can while we still can. Okay, coming in with another Mud Bomb. Ow. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and now say goodbye to our Poliwrath here. Alright, buddy, you've done well. I think with that, yep, we are able to incinerate the rest of the Quagsire right on out of here. And with that, it's just the remainder of the Charger Bug. With that, we are able to incinerate the rest of it and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, and there we go. Started out the night with 2 out of 5, but continuing on with 4 wins out of 5, so pretty happy about those results. We got ourselves 3,600 Stardust as well, 3 rare candies. We got ourselves an encounter with a Vullaby. Let's go ahead and capture this guy real quick. There we go. Ourselves a brand new Vullaby. Interesting IVs, but I'm going to go ahead and transfer you out. And with that, we can also claim this remaining 3 rare candies. And with that, we climb all the way up to 1998. Almost back in the 2000s. Let's go. But with that, before we jump into the next set, take a quick moment, grab some water. Yeah, okay. Always remember to stay hydrated, especially during these summer months, man. They're brutal right now. But anywho, alright, so last set was 2 wins out of 5, a little bit in the negative. This set was 4 wins out of 5, definitely in the positive. Let's see if we can get ourselves another positive set here as we jump into the basic rewards and jump into the Great League. And to introduce the team that we'll be using, for those of you just joining us, we're starting things out with a Skeledirge up at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Charger Bug, who's rocking Volt Switch, X-Scissor, and Discharge. And then closing everything out, we have Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, so with that, team's all set and ready to go. Let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do. Excuse me. For set number 3 of the night. Now with that, match number 1 of the set is going to be up against Scalariari. Alright, Scalariari, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Galvantula. Again, the electric bugs are starting things out strong today. I don't know what's going on with that. I dig it though. Electric bugs are cool. Strong powerhouses out here. With that, Galvantula coming in with the Discharge. We've opted to use the shield there. And with that, they have opted to call it a night after that, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we're off to a pretty solid start there. We're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2-2. I guess on that note, as we jump into that match number 2 of the set, which is going against Lieutenant Felipes. Alright, Felipes, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Frostlass. Okay, and with that, they have opted to call it a night from there, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's, GG's all around. This is turning into a very, very fast set, not gonna lie. Alright, so good news, we're currently 2-0. Let's see if we can go 3-0 as we go into match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against Wing Attack 03. Alright, Wing Attack, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Quagsire. And this is definitely something I'm going to want to probably swap out from. Go ahead and bring in the Poliwrath, into which they're going to bring in the Turtonator. With that, we'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick Icy Wind. At the very least, we should be able to lower their attack power, if only by a little bit. Okay, with that, I'm going to try and tank out this next charge move. I'm not 100% sure how well we handle, but we shall see. Okay, gets us to about almost to the yellow, or deep into the yellow. Not quite red yet. And with that, we can go ahead and fire off a skull their way. Then we are able to clear out the rest of the Turtonator. Do we see the return of the Quagsire, or do they bring in Mon number 3? The return of the Quagsire. And with that, I'll go ahead and chuck up a shield here. Are you rocking Mud Bomb? Are you rocking Aqua Tail? Mud Bomb it is. Could be a combination Mud Bomb and Aqua Tail. Could be a combination of Mud Bomb and Stone Edge. Could be a lot of things, really. But in either case, we're going to go ahead and try and lower their attack by a little bit with... This is certainly hurting me. The electric typing is trying its best to do some work here. But my goodness, is the Incinerate's really incinerating out here. Ooh, buddy. With that, fire off an X-Scissor their way, clear out their shield. With that, we now say goodbye to our... Oh, well, I just gave Talonflame so much more energy. Oh, boy. That's not ideal. I was expecting them to fire the charge move like straight up, but they caught me on that one. I read the room wrong on this, so the Talonflame has easy pickings against the rest of our team there. So that is gonna be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now we are currently 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can go 3-1 as we look for match number 4 of this set. And speaking of, match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Elvinario. Alright, Elvinario, what do you got? First round's going to be up against an Oranguru. I'm loving the spice today. I think there's all kinds of spice. Definitely still hitting pretty hard with the with the confusions heading our way, that's for sure. And we do unfortunately lose out on our Shadow Ball privileges to fight off against this Oranguru. But with that, ooh, Oranguru also does know foul play, so I gotta be a little bit careful about that. And with that, we do have enough energy for another Disarming Voice. Whether they opt to save their Oranguru here or let it go. Have to let it go. Alright, so with that, next model deal is going to be the Lantern. It is a Sparking Lantern. And probably should have tried to fire off Disarming Voice before my demise here, but we will now accept our fate. RIP, Skeleturge, you've done well. With that though, we're coming in with the Charjabug. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off Discharge their way. They should be able to tank it pretty well, but they do also have 2 shields, so they may opt to use that. They opt to tank. Fair enough, fair enough. With that, we'll go ahead and respect their tankiness with our tankiness. Try and handle their Surfs. Not too bad. Okay. Now we can come in with an X-Scissor real quick. We have to continue to tank, or up to use shield number 1. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and try and tank out their next move as well. I think it's going to be Surf, into which case we should be able to handle. Yep, gets us right into the red. Okay, with that, we can go ahead and fire off another X-Scissor their way. I'll take out the Lantern, or take out their last shield. Last shield it is. And with that, we'll go ahead and save our own shield for now. And we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Charjabug here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, our last mon to deal with their mons is going to be our Poliwrath here. And with that, probably could have gone for the Skull just so that we can get the damage in, but I've opted for the Icy Wind to lower their attack, only by a little bit. Okay, with that, we're gonna opt to shield here because definitely don't want to try and tank out a drill peck. That's for sure. With that, we'll go ahead and fire for another Icy Wind their way. It is once again resisted, but should definitely be enough to finish off the rest of their Empoleon. And with that, we can counter down the rest of the Lantern and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this three of this set, I think. My apologies. By the way, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so good news. No matter what, we're going to be ending this set in the positive. So maybe we can see ourselves back in the 2000s. We'll see. But anyway, let's see if we can get ourselves win number 4 here as we jump into our final match of the set against Mystic Apple Pie. Alright, Mystic Apple Pie, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Charger Bug. Okay, with that they have opted to stick it out this time around, so respect that. I will go ahead and tank out the first one. This is going to be discharged, probably get me well half health, probably, yeah. Okay, with that, oops, swapping things out for an Azumarill, in which case we'll swap out for our Charger Bug. Okay, I don't think it's enough for a Hydro Cannon yet. So, yeah, there's gonna be Ice Beam, so we're able to handle that. Now, we're gonna go ahead and fire off a Discharge their way. Okay, then on to the yellow. Okay, we'll go ahead and use up my first shield here. Keep my Charger Bug alive as long as I can. That we are able to clear out the rest of the Azumarill. So we're up them on, but we're down 2 shields. That we do have double X Scissor at the ready, so we'll go ahead and capitalize on that. Looks like we are. Okay, they have opted to fire the Volt Switch, so it's not a CMP time moment there. But in either case, we'll go ahead and fire for another X Scissor. Clear out your number 2. Take it. Okay, with that, we'll now say goodbye to our Charger Bug there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And that, last mon that we're dealing with is going to be the Feraligatr. He is absolutely decimating our Skeleturge right now. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Poliwrath to deal with the rest of this Charger Bug now. And with that, just to play it as safe as possible, we just went straight for the charge move there. Waste no time here. And with that, we are able to clear out the Charger Bug and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, had a little bit of a rocky start with this team, but these past 2 sets, we were able to find our rhythm a little bit here. So with that, with 4 wins out of 5 under our belt, we can go ahead and claim this 3600 Stardust, a charge TM. Always nice. We got ourselves in a Lowland Marowak. Oh, that's always fun. Unfortunately, missed the excellent throw there, but you know. Anywho, we got ourselves a brand new Alolan Marowak. Interesting IPs, but I'm going to transfer you out. And with that, we can also claim these 3 rare candies, into which case we have climbed our way up to 2041. And very much back in the 2000s. Hopefully we'll be able to continue a steady incline through these ELOs. Excuse me. Of course, the only way to do that is to jump right back into it. Actually, before we do, real quick, water break. There we go. Okay. So with that, we're back in the basic rewards. We're going to jump back into the Great League. And to introduce the team that we've been using, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with a Skeleturge up at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Charger Bug, who's rocking Volt Switch, X Scissor, and Discharge. And then closing everything out, we have Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for set number 3 of the night. Set number 4, I'm sorry. Set number 4 of the night. Losing track of sets already. Oh my goodness. But anyway, we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. Anyway, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against May Muddler. Alright, May, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Lantern. Ooh, okay. Now with that, I will go ahead and opt to stay in for now. We'll go ahead and chuck a real quick Shadow Ball their way. See if they believe in the tankiness of the Lantern or opt to use their shield. Shield it is. Okay, with that... I don't think Surf is a one-hit, but I could be horribly wrong. Technically not a one-hit, but does get us deep into the red, so gotta be a little bit careful about the timing. Now with that, I'll go ahead and shield, actually. Because we do have enough for a Shadow Ball their way, so I want to be able to at least fire that off. And we'll either do good damage to the Lantern before our demise, or we'll be able to take out their last shield, but looks like the damage it is. Take it, I'll take it. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for the Charger Bug. With that, I'm assuming they're sending a Surf our way, which we should be able to tank pretty well. There we go. And then we are able to Volt Switch the rest of the Lantern right on out of here. That'll be the arrival now of a Salazzle. And Salazzle coming in hot with those Incinerates. And with that, I'm going to swap right on out for our Poliwrath. Which they're going to swap out for their Ferrothorn. Okay, with that, we're able to clear out their second shield, so I'll take that. I'll go ahead and use up my final shield as well. Guessing it's gonna be Power Whip. Yep. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and strike back again with another Icy Wind. Possibly within Scald range already, I'm not 100% sure, but I guess in some way to play it safe. Like that, coming in with another Power Whip. We actually do survive this one, so that's kind of nice. Can with that. Oh, it's the return of Salazzle, hitting us with its charge move. It's going in Poison Fang, which is going to be enough. Ooh! I was kind of concerned we're not going to be able to get the charge move, but the good news is the Volt Switch does land before the Incinerate, and we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Woo, buddy. That cut way too close for comfort there. Oh, man. But anywho, we made it through. We got ourselves 1 win out of 1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we now jump into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against... somebody. Oh, Zangetsu. Alright, Zangetsu. What do you got? First round's going to be up against a Feraligatr. Shiny Flex for Alligator. For Alligator. That I'm going to swap right on out for our Poliwrath in this case. We should be able to resist any of the charge moves that Feraligatr throws our way, as far as I'm aware. Like this Hydro Cannon. Yep. Okay, we are still taking quite a good amount of damage off of this Feraligatr, so gotta be a little wary about how much health I'm coming out of this with. Anywho, we are able to do some good damage ourselves with a real quick Scald. Like that, they're coming in with a Gligar next. We'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. Keep our Poliwrath alive as long as we can, because we do have access to an Icy Wind. Okay, do we clear out shield number 2 here, or... Oh, shield number 1, actually. Oh. Yeah, I've not used the shield yet. I'm gonna be a little bit wary about that. In any event, we'll go ahead and bring in Skeleturge in this case. We'll go ahead and try and tank this one out. It's still probably gonna hurt a lot if it's dig, but yeah, we should be able to hang in okay. Okay, with that, we are still alive. We are still kicking. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Shadow Ball their way. Clear out their Gligar. And go ahead and bring in our Charjabug, into which case they're going to bring in their Vigoroth. Of course, I'm assuming Vigoroth is here because of Rock Slide, which I believe we should be able to tank out one. Probably gets deep into the yellow, if anything, but should be able to tank it. Okay, Body Slam, yeah, we're fine. Well, fine is very questionable in this particular state, but we're still alive. We're still kicking. We are able to clear out shield number 2, so that's good. And with that, I'll go ahead and let this next one go. I'm assuming it's going to be another Body Slam. Yep. And with that. Oof. Ah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna need a shield. The Feraligators got the attack on me here, so while we came close, unfortunately, that is gonna be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now we're all tied up. We're 1 win and 1 loss. Let's see if we can go 2-1 as we go against next opponent, which is going to be Equipo Rocket Luz. Anyway, Equipo starting things out with a Stunfisk of the Unowing variety. Okay, I'm guessing it's going to be Mud Bomb. Let's see how well we tank Mud Bomb. Not 100% sure how we handle. Deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're okay. Like that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Disarming Voice their way. Get them well into the yellow. And we'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. With that, I'm actually going to go ahead and swap right on out for our Charjabug. Because I'm pretty sure Charjabug resists everything that Stunfisk could throw our way. So, at the very least, we have defensive capabilities there. And we can fire off X-Scissor, which I think... I could be wrong, but I think is normal attack against Stunfisk. I'm guessing they think so too, because they lost the shield there. Of course, these Mud Bombs are still doing neutral damage, which is not particularly great, but, you know, it's... We're still hanging in there. We're still okay. And with that, we can go ahead and fire off another X-Scissor their way. And we'll either clear out shield number 2 or clear out the Stunfisk. Shield number 2 it is. Oh, okay. Firm believer in their Stunfisk today. Granted, their Stunfisk is putting in the work today. I've opted to let our Charjabug go there, and I see why they've opted to let their or why they've tried to use their Stunfisk for as long as they did, because their next mon is a Azumarill, and yeah, Charjabug would have been the bane of Azumarill's existence, but now we're left with Poliwrath and, well, we had Skeleturge to deal with, but now we just have Poliwrath to lone fight this Azumarill. Which, yeah, I'm pretty sure is an uphill battle of the highest of magnitudes. You know, we'll try and get the playing field as into our favor as we can. did manage to get a Icy Wing going, so we do have an attack debuff, which is a matter of how well we're able to handle Play Rough with that debuff. And it's okay, I guess. With that, we'll go ahead and now fire off a Scald their way. It's going to be resisted, but is it going to do enough damage? Ooh, almost enough. Ooh, and with that, final one to deal with is going to be their Walrein. With that, with the little amount of health that we have left, unfortunately, this is going to, I'm pretty sure, mark loss number 2 of this set. Yep, there it is. So RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Whew, Stunfisk did a good amount of damage against our team starting things out, so that killed us a little bit there, but you know, we held our own as best we can against the Azumarill, so I can't argue against that. But anyway, right now we're currently 2-2. Let's see if we can go. Are we 2-2? I don't remember. Anyway, next match is gonna be against Risky Race TTV. I apologize, I'm all over the place today. But anyway, next matchup is gonna be up against a Clodsire. Actually, generally speaking, I don't think any of my, well, Poliwrath might be the best option, if anything, but otherwise, for the most part, I don't think any of my mons really want to deal with Clodsire. We'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. Maybe Stone Edge, possibly double Stone Edge? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's swap right on out for our Poliwrath, which is they'll swap out for their Cresselia. That coming in with the Scald. Ooh, actually able to get the attack debuff too, so I'll take that. Thank you very much. Okay, with that, are they coming in with another charge move? Or I'm guessing they're coming in with Grass Knot at this point. Oh, they're coming in with Moonblast. Ooh. Okay. Going for the heavy hitter on that one. Fair enough, fair enough. Now with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Scald their way. Up into the red. Okay, with that, we'll now say goodbye to our Poliwrath here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Now we'll swap back in for our Skeledirge, who is going to be tanking out this next charge move. I think whether Grass Knot or Moonblast, we should still be okay. It's going to be Grass Knot. Okay. And with that, we see the return of the Clodsire. Oh, excuse me. But we do have Shadow Ball at the ready. Does get them into the red. But with that, they are able to fire off their next charge move. It's going to be the Stone Edge, which does clear out our Skeledirge. And with that, final mon to bring in is going to be our Charge Bug against their Mandibuzz. So actually, we're in a pretty solid space right now. Gotta play it right, though. You gotta play it right. Otherwise, we're low-key screwed if we... Anyway, Mandibuzz coming in with the Dark Pulse. Ooh, definitely does still a good amount of damage there. Okay, I'm guessing it's gonna be another Dark Pulse. Yep, gets us into the red. Whew. Okay. We do have X-Scissor at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. We do have another X-Scissor ready for when Clodsire returns. Is it gonna be enough though? Your guess is as good as mine. Time to find out. Alright, research tells me it is. So we do manage to secure ourselves. I think that's victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Should actually probably double check what number we're on in this set. It is victory number 2. Okay. Yeah, GG's all around. And also victory number 50 in the research, so making good progress on that as well. So I'll take that. Okay, but with that, we're all tied up. We're 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we can get ourselves one more positive set of... one more win in the set to make it positive as we go into match number 5 against Valentino, 83-11. All right, Valentino, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Dugong. Okay, Dugong we're pretty neutral against, so I might stick it out for now. Okay, we are going to need to shield out here just in case they're going straight for the drill run. Rather not tank it if we don't need to. Nope, it's going to be an icy wind, so we're fine there. Okay, so with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a disarming voice their way. And with that, we'll actually swap that out for our Poliwrath. We'll go ahead and try and tank this one out. I think even if it's drill run, it should probably get us to about half health. They're probably going for the icy wind and dip, just to get the attack stat lowered a little bit. There we go. And with that, next mon that we're dealing with is going to be the Typhlosion. Okay, with that, Typhlosion does know Thunder Punch, so I gotta be a little bit careful about that. Okay, with that, I'm going to try and tank it. I'm not sure how much damage Thunder Punch does to us. Okay. Does get us deep into the red, but otherwise we are still alive. We are still kicking. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Scald their way. Clear out shield number 2. And we actually do get another attack debuff with that, so I'll take that. And with that, brought back the Skeledirge, wasting no time here, going straight for the Shadow Ball. Getting that Typhlosion right on out of here. And with that, next mon we're dealing with is going to be the Goodra. And with that, they're coming back in with their Dugong to tank out this charge move. Fair enough. I don't know if I can make it in time to disarm and voice. Yeah, I'm just gonna let my Skeledirge go here. Alright, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we're striking back with a Charger Bug. And we do have X-Scissor at the ready. I think this is neutral to Pure Dragons. Yeah, it is. Okay, well with that, before the battle continued, they have opted to call it a night there. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, kept it close, but we stayed in the positive, so that's kind of nice. And we get ourselves a 3600 Stardust, the 1 rare candy, and we got ourselves a Wingo. Hello, Wingo. And then we also have an opportunity to get ourselves more water. There we go. A water type Pokemon with a chance to rehydrate. And it's actually a pretty solid IV one. I think I don't know if I have a hundo on Wingo, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that for sure. And with that, we can go ahead and claim these rank rewards, in which case we're able to climb up by a little bit to 2055. Okay, so far so good. Let me take this quick minute, adjust my chair a little bit. There we go. So I have a cushion on my chair that's slowly sinking into oblivion, but we're readjusted. Should be good for a little bit. But with that, okay, so we do have enough time for we do have one more set that we can do before it ultimately hits midnight, so we'll go ahead and do just that by jumping into the basic rewards, jumping into the Great League. And to introduce the team that we've been using, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with the Skeledirge up at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Charjabug, who's rocking Volt Switch, X-Scissor, and Discharge. And then closing everything out, we have Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for our first match of this set. Right, and match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Sensei Rise. Alright, Sensei, what do you got? First round's going to be up against an Annihilate. Okay. Okay. Keep track of how many that was. I think that was enough for a Shadow Ball. I could be wrong. They're going for the Night Slash, okay. We can go ahead and fire off a Disarming Voice their way. Clear out your number 1. Look at that. They're bringing in the Wigglytuff. That's interesting, okay. The good news is we do resist all of their charms, so try and capitalize on that as much as we can. Okay. I think I'm gonna shield here because we are looking a little low on health. With that, we are able to finish off the rest of the Wigglytuff. Ooh, we've been out CMP'd on that one, which I probably should have suspected considering it is Annihilate, but yeah. Anywho, with that, we'll go ahead and now bring in our Charge Bug to fight off against the rest of this Annihilate here. Then I'm going to go ahead and fire off a X-Scissor their way, see if I can bait off a shield. Yes, we can. Ooh, that they do. They are coming in with the next charge move. Could be the Shadow Ball, which I might be actually enough to one-shot us. Oh, not quite yet. Okay. The good news is we're still alive. We're still kicking. Yeah, we're going to hand fire off the X-Scissor, clear out the rest of the Annihilate, and with that, final one to deal with is going to be the Dragonair. Let's say the Dratini, which, you know, credit where credit is. If they brought in a Dratini to close things out, that would have been wild. But anyway, they're bringing out the Dragonair and fighting things off with our Poliwrath. We do have Icy Wind at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Some good super effective damage there. There we go. And with that, we are able to counter the rest of the Dragonair right on out of here and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. Excuse me. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now, we are currently starting on the positive with 1 win out of 1. See if we can go 2 for 2 as we look for match number 2. Shall see who shall be our opponent. We'll find out in a moment as we jump into match number 2, which is up against McKay 888. Okay, McKay. What do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Swampert. Oh, buddy, okay. That one I have to swap out because that Hydro Cannon spam is no joke. Man, no joke there. My goodness. Anywho, to kind of minimize the amount of damage that we could be taking from this Swampert, we'll go ahead and fire off an Icy Wind their way. That we are able to get them about half health. With that, they're now coming in with the Trevenant. I think they might be lagging a little bit. Hopefully not too bad. That we are able to get the Icy Wind off there. And with that, I'm assuming this is going to be a Seed Bomb, which I think is going to be enough to finish us up. Oh, not quite. We do have a chance to get a little bit more counters in. Can we get to another Icy Wind? Ah, not quite. And with that, go ahead and come in with our Skeledirge, who is able to incinerate the rest of the Trevenant right on out of here. And with that, we're definitely going to want to start chucking up shields here. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and chuck up our second shield here. with that, we do have Disarming Voice at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. And then we do clear out the rest of the Swamper, and with that, the final one to deal with is going to be the Talon Flame. This is going to be tricky to navigate. And with that, guessing they're hitting us with the Flame Charge. Nope, they're coming in straight with Fly. Okay. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, that flame charge was no joke. That flame charge hit like a truck. Whew, okay. Well, that ended that real quick. So with that, that's unfortunately lost number 1 of the set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Whew, okay. Well, that happened. Anywho, right now we're currently all tied up. We're 1-1. Let's go ahead and see if we can go 2-1 as we look for match number 3 of this set. We shall see. We shall see how it all plays out. Oh, there we go. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Preston is Cash. Alright, Preston. What do you got? First round is going to be up against a Greninja. Like that, I'm going to swap right on out for our Charger Bug. He's going to be now facing off against a Skeleators. Okay. Trying to discharge their way. Okay, and with that, we will go ahead and let our Charger Bug go here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. I'll go ahead and bring in our own Skeleators. Okay, I think we should be safe to shield here. Probably going for the, yep, they're going straight for the Shadow Ball. Okay. Okay, and with that we are able to clear out the rest of these Skeletors. And with that, next one to do is going to be the Gligar. Okay. And going straight for the Shadow Ball. And that, going straight for Shadow Ball number 2. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Skeleturge here. Or maybe not yet. Okay. Okay, and with that, they're coming back in now with the Greninja. In which case we can finish you off with our Poliwrath. I'm pretty sure no matter what move Greninja throws our way, we should be able to tank it out pretty well. We shall see. Okay, yep. Okay. Tanking again. Hydro Cannon again. Gets us well into the red. And with that, they're going to come back in with the Gligar. We're going to hit them with the Icy Wind. Probably take out their shield, but at the very least, we should be able to actually finish them off with the Icy Wind and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. I was calculating on how well we're going to be able to handle their wing attacks versus our counters to race against the clock, but they've opted to let the Icy Wind go, so that's cool. But anyway, with that, we're currently back in the positive. We're 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can go for 3-1 as we now jump into match number 4 of this set, which is going to be up against Ricardo Paz. Alright, Ricaldo, what do you got? First round's going to be up against an Annihilate. Okay. Oops, swapping out for a Mantine. Gives us a chance to swap out for our Chargebug. Okay, now we'll go ahead and try and take this out. I think no matter what, we should be only taking neutral damage out of this. It'll be Water Pulse. Gets us into the yellow. Okay. Oh, with that, I may have gone a little bit too greedy with our charges here. Mantine's coming in with an Aerial Ace. I think still would have been enough to knock us out. And with that, we are able to finish off the rest of the Mantine. With that, next mon that we're facing off against is going to be the Alolan Sandslash. Good news is we actually have two proper answers for Alolan Sandslash. First and foremost, firing off some discharges their way. Look at that, they're coming back in with the Annihilate. We do have Disarm and Voice at the ready. Okay, with that, just in case they're going all in for the Shadow Ball already. They're coming in with the Night Slash. Okay, and with that, we now have Shadow Ball at the ready. Go ahead and fire that their way. Clear out your number 2. Okay. Whoop. I don't know if it was the best idea to swap out there, but we did. Okay. Yeah, might have been a better idea to just let our Skeleturge tank the... Oh! Uh-oh. Dang. It was a bad idea to save the Skeleturge for last, because I'm pretty sure this is Drill Run. I don't know why I bothered to save the Skeleturge. I mean, nothing against Skeleturge. You know, Skeleturge is MVP in my heart, but against a fully charged Sandslash, unfortunately, that was not the best idea. But it is what it is. So anyway, RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. So with that, I believe we're all tied up now. Yep, we're currently 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's go ahead and see if we can get ourselves one more win to make it a positive set, as we now jump into match number 5, which is going to be up against Dalita G. Alright, Dalita G, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Goodra. Okay. First Goodra could, no Aqua Tail, which is going to be a rough one to deal with. In fact, yeah, I'll shield here. Those Dragon Breaths are actually doing quite a number on me, and I'm pretty sure Aqua Tail is going to compound on that pretty nastily. Okay, on that note, we have double the Disarm and Voice up and running. Oh, and with that, we automatically swap in for the Poliwrath. Let's see if we were able to catch the Aqua Tail with that, or if they saw the Poliwrath coming a mile away. Oh, there's going to be the Aqua Tail, so we do catch. And of course, one thing we have to do, keep an eye out for, is whether or not they're now coming in with the Chargebug. Shiny Flex Chargebug, but Chargebug nonetheless. Yeah, we're going to fire off a Scald their way, get them to the yellow. No debuff, which is a little of a bummer, but is what it is. Now with that, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Poliwrath there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And there we are able to finish off the rest of the Chargebug. Ooh, and with that, they're coming in with the Wish Cash. Okay. Probably gonna be able to take out their last shield here, I'm guessing. And there's a goodbye to our Skeleturge there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, bringing in the Charge Bug to face off against this Wishcash. I'll go ahead and try and tank out this next charge move. Let's see what they're hitting us with. It's gonna be Mud Bomb. Okay, handling that. Relatively okay. Seen better days, but we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Coming in with the X-Scissor, getting them into the red. I will try and tank out this next charge move. It's gonna be another Mud Bomb. Yep. Gets us deep into the yellow. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So with that, they're coming in with the next charge move. It's gonna be Aqua Tail. We do need to shield here. So with that, we can go ahead and fire off another X-Scissor their way. Should be able enough to clear the Goodra. The big question is, can we get to another X-Scissor before they get to the next charge move, or finish us off with Mud Bomb? Ah, not quite. We were close, but we were stuck in a Volt Switch. So they are able to get to one final Mud Bomb, I believe. Yep. And that will be... We came close, but unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, unfortunately, that is going to be another negative set of the night. But, you know, again, we kept it close. We're at 2 wins out of 5, so can't argue there. We do manage to claim this 3600 Stardust, as well as these 3 rare candies. Always nice. And with that, we dip back down to 2041. So still in the 2000s, but... we do dip down, unfortunately, in that last one. But I think with that, it is a brand new day, so we will go ahead and tackle a couple more, or a handful more of battles now that it's a new day. We have a new spawn and everything. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and hit the restroom real quick and grab myself a new bottle of water. Gotta stay hydrated. But anyway, I shall be right back. Hello, hello, we have returned. Anywho, right now we are currently, so far, if I recall all of the battles that we've done, we were able to ultimately end the first part of today in the positive. Yeah, we did have a little bit of a negative set to end things out with 2 wins out of 5, but, you know, again, kept it close, so can't really argue too much there. But it is a brand new day. We do have 5 more sets that we could do before we ultimately call it a night, but we'll see how our energy goes throughout this one. I'm feeling we should be able to do at least 2 or 3 more sets, but yeah, we'll see how the momentum carries us moving on forward. But anyway, with that said, we'll go ahead and jump back into the basic rewards, jump into the Great League, and to introduce the team, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with Skeletor up at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have not Charge-a-Bug, but Charge-a-Bug, who's rocking Volt Switch, X-Scissor, and Discharge. And then closing everything out, we have Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do. For our first set of the new day, and set number 6, I think, of the night overall. Anyway, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against 6-6 Lu2. Alright, 6-6, what do you got? First round's going to be the Skeletor's Mirror. Going all in on the Incinerate. We have opted fire off their charge move first. I will go ahead and shield out here just in case they're going straight Shadow Ball. They're indeed going straight Shadow Ball. Hung around a little too long with the Incinerates there, but is what it is. And fire off a Disarming Voice their way. Excuse me. And now fire off a Shadow Ball their way. Matches Kier's shield number 2 there, so I'll take that. And looks like we did CMP tie, so we do win out in that case, so that's good to know. Maybe a Shadow Ball. Okay. Well, do they have enough energy already for another Shadow Ball? This is gonna be Disarming Voice. Gonna be Disarming Voice. Okay, with that, we can go ahead and now fire off another Shadow Ball their way. Clear out the rest of the Skeletorge. And with that, we're now face to face with a Lantern. We probably shouldn't have switched, actually. Yeah, because now we're face to face with a Ferrothorn. Actually, this isn't too bad for us. Arguably, because we do have the ever spammy X-Scissor under our belt, which should do some pretty good neutral damage throughout. And we do resist their power whips, albeit we are still taking quite a decent amount of damage, so gotta be a little bit worried about that. In any event, we can go ahead and fire off another X-Scissor their way. I'm assuming they're coming with another Power Whip. Should get us deep into the yellow, if anything. Or right into the red, actually. Okay. Now we can fire off this X-Scissor. Clear out the rest of you. Ooh. And they were, no hesitation, coming back in with the Lantern. Coming in with the Surf. And with that, our last mono deal with their Lantern is going to be our Poliwrath here. We do have Icy Wind up and running at the ready. We'll go ahead and fire that their way. Ooh, shoot. I was hoping I'd be able to catch with the Skeletorge, but it looks like we're going to be having to tank out what I'm assuming is a Thunderbolt. Oh, buddy. Okay. That's not good. How much energy do I have left? Ooh, maybe enough for sun. Nope, 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 nope. We might have been like 1 or 2 incinerates away from disarming voice. Maybe just 1 incinerate away from disarming voice, but we just didn't have enough health to really do anything after that. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 1 to start things out. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay. Excuse me. So with that, right now, starting out the negative. Not a particularly great way to start, but then we do still have 4 matches left in the set. Plenty of opportunities to bounce back. And we'll see if we can do just that as we look for match number 2. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Pika Cat Cat Cat. Alright, Pika Cat Cat Cat. What do you got? First matchup's gonna be because of Dugong. Alright, Dugong, what do you got? Coming in with the ice shards. We'll go ahead and show it out here in case they're going straight for the drill run. Okay, this one they are. Okay, we'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick disarm and voice. They're coming in with another, or the Gligar this time around. While we fire off another disarm and voice. A Shadow Gligar this time. Okay. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and check a shield here. An Aerial Ace. Okay. We'll go ahead and fire off another disarm and voice their way. Clear out your number 1. Okay, fire off another disarm and voice their way. We clear out your number 2 as well, or we clear the Gligar. Clear the Gligar. Okay, so with that, last one is going to be the Annihilate. I'm guessing this one's probably rocking Night Slash, and they just went straight for it, which, fair enough. Okay, with that, it's hopping in for our Charjabug. Going straight for the discharge. Okay, should clear out your number 1. Take it, I'll take it. And are they going for more Night Slashes, or are they going straight for the Shadow Ball? Straight for the Shadow Ball it is. Oof. And with that, bringing in the Poliwrath, clearing out the rest of the Dugong. And now it's our Poliwrath versus the rest of their Annihilate. Fortunately, we do have Scald at the ready. Unless Annihilate's more bulky than I think, we should be good to go. Yep, there we go. We're able to Scald the rest of the Annihilate out of here and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, we got ourselves 3,033. Our 3,033rd win. Cool. Waiting for 3,333rd, but that may be a while. Anywho, with that, right now we're currently all tied up. We are 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2-1 as we look for match number 3. Whoever they may be. You never know. You never know. Oh, there we go. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Zettabyte. Alright, Zettabyte. What do you got? First match is going to be up against a Typhlosion. Okay. They do get to their attack first. I will go ahead and try and take this one out, see how well we handle. There's going to be the Thunder Punch. Okay. Go ahead and strike back with a Disarming Voice. It is going to be resisted, but does it do decent damage? Oh, take another shield. I'll take it. I think this is going to be another Thunder Punch. Yep, there it is. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and strike back with a Shadow Ball. Then we actually do manage to clear out shield number 2, so I'll take that. And with that, I think I'll go ahead and say goodbye to my Skeleturge here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Fought off the Thunder Punches as best you can. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap in for our Poliwrath. With that, we are able to counter down the rest of the Typhlosion. I'll take that. Now, let's see what they got for Mon number 2. Is going to be an Annihilate. Don't know why I didn't just opt straight for the Scald, but we went for the Icy Wind to start things out. Ooh, and with that, swap right on out for the Lantern to catch this Scald. Arguably a good catch. Can't argue there. But with that, it's going to be a Water Gunning Lantern. Okay, so they definitely do have fast move pressure on me, which is a little nerve-wracking, but we do have a chance to fire off a good amount of discharges and maybe a quick X-Scissor as well before, or I guess now they're reaching their surfs here. We should be able to tank out this next one. Okay, we'll go ahead and fire off an X-Scissor their way. Okay, go with the rest of their Lantern. And we're gonna check out the shield here. Keep our Charger Bug alive as long as I can. I come in with the Night Slash. Ooh, they're double charged. Okay. That's a little nerve-wracking, actually. Ooh, but I live. 1 HP and Dream on the Charger Bug gives me an opportunity to fire off a discharge their way. And it is enough to clear out the Annihilate and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Ooh. I'll take that. Okay, so with that, right now I believe we're in the positive with 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can go for our 3rd win here as we jump into match number 4, which is going to be up against Gaboseru. Or Gabokeru. I think Gaboseru probably. But anyway, first matchup is going to be up against an Azumarill. Okay. And the bubbles are definitely hurting quite a bit, not gonna lie, but well, we do have Charger Bug in the back, up and running and waiting to strike. But for now, we're gonna ride things out with our Skeleturge. Managed to get Azumarill to about half health. Don't take that. Go ahead and try and tank out this next charge move. It is going to be the Play Rough. We are able to resist. Okay. And with that, we do have just enough for another Shadow Ball. So go ahead and chuck that their way. And now we do manage to clear out shield number 1. We'll go ahead and now swap in for our Charger Bug here. We'll go ahead and check up a shield just in case they happen to also be running Hydro Pump. It's gonna be Play Rough, okay. I think I can Volt Switch them out before the next charge move. The answer is yes. Okay, and with that, next one is going to be the Bastiodon. Fire off the discharge. Don't really get too much damage in there. But with that, I'm going to swap right on out for our Poliwrath, into which case they're going to swap out for their Medicham. Okay. Go ahead and check it. Oh yeah, it is gonna be Psychic. Ooh, we actually do get a debuff on that one. That's not ideal. Okay, with that, we have fire off another Icy Wind their way. Okay, then well into the red. We managed to get one more Icy Wind off. Is it enough to... Do they opt to save their Medicham? You. Okay. Ooh, but that means Charger Bug does have to deal with the rest of Bastiodon, which is not super fun. That's not a fun realization. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be loss number 2 here. Unless Charger Bug is more durable than I think. But yeah, that Stone Edge is... Oh, I'm still alive! But yeah, I'm not. I don't have attack power at this point. But amazingly, we live, which is hilarious. I do get Bastiodon into the red, but yeah, we don't have enough attack power and anything to really do anything to the Bastiodon after that. So is what it is. So RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Okay, but with that, we are now all tied up in the ever pressured scenario where one set could mean the difference between climbing higher in our yellow or climbing lower or falling lower. There's the words. So we'll see what our fate is as we jump into match number 5 of the set, which is going to be up against Kaza Dragonaires. If you don't have a Dragonair on your team, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, there you go. Hey, live up to the username. I like it. Okay, that first mon is going to be Shadow Dragonair. Oh, excuse me. Definitely packing the heat against our Skeleturge, that's for sure. Coming in with the Aqua Tail. Okay, now we have double Disarming Voice up and running. Go ahead and fire that their way. I got your number 1. Ooh. We'll use shield number 2. Sorry, the Disarming Voice is too valuable to lose. Okay, going for the other Disarming Voice. And now shield number 2. And with that, I'm going to swap right on out for my Poliwrath. Which is they're going to swap out for a Mantine. So this Wing attacks, and I'm assuming Aerial Ace is definitely going to be quite something to deal with. But at the very least, we should be able to start lowering their attack, if only by a little bit, with our Icy Wings. We may not be able to end this Mantine, but we can delay the inevitable. Okay, with that, they're coming in with the next charge move. That's an Aerial Ace. Yep. It is enough to finish off our Poliwrath. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we're coming in with the Charge Bug. The good news is they're double debuffed, and there's nothing that can really, like, super hurt us, so we're good there. They are pretty well charged, though, so credit where credit is due. They have energy for days, so they're still able to get a pretty good amount of damage in there, so there is that. With that, final mon to deal with is going to be an Annihilate. I got caught in a Volt. I got stuck in a Volt switch, so this is going to be a rough one to try and tank out. Yeah, ow. And but with that, we are able to fire off another discharge their way. Clear out the Annihilate. Ooh, bring back our Skeleturge to tank out this next charge move. Not sure if we still have enough firepower left in our Charger Bug to really do anything, but well, the attempt was there. But unfortunately, no dice. So unfortunately, that's going to be another negative set to dip us even lower in our yellow. Yeah, it is what it is. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Alright, so anyway, with that, we can go ahead and claim this 3600 Stardust, as well as these 3 rare candies. And with that, on the plus side, we are still in the 2000s, but we're currently at 2023. But let's go ahead and jump into the battles one more time. Not 100% sure if I'll really call this my last. Depends on if I'm feeling too salty after this, then this will probably be your last. But actually, I should probably call it out after this anyway, because it is starting to get kind of on the late side. So, yeah. So, but I am still committed to at least one more set with this team. So we'll go ahead and jump right back into the Great League, or jump into the basic rewards and then to the Great League. And to introduce the team that we'll be using one last time for tonight, we're starting things out with a Skeletor up at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Charge Bug, who's rocking Volt Switch, X Scissor, and Discharge. And then closing everything out, we have Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for match number 1. Was potentially our final set of the night. And match number 1 of the set is going to be up against DM Sidon. Alright, DM Sidon, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Goodra. Okay. Okay. I think they're coming in with, I'm assuming is going to be the Aqua Tail, so we'll go ahead and shield out here. It's going to be Muddy Water. Okay. Well, it's definitely faster, that's for sure. I don't think it has that much of damage output. I mean, the next one's probably going to end us if we try and tank it, considering how low our health is, but, you know. Anywho, we did have the double Disarming Voice up and running, so we'll go ahead and fire both of those their way. Clear out both of their shields. I'll take that. Ooh, can I get to one more? No! No! Okay. Sorry. That got a lot louder than I thought it would be. But anyway, we lost out on our Skeletor there. Kind of bummed about that. But we are now face to face with a shiny Skarmory with our Charge Bug. No matter what they throw at us, we should be able to handle it pretty well. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Brave Bird. Does get us one to the red, but we are still alive. We are still kicking. Let's try and undercharge this a little bit. No. We tried the undercharge method, but it didn't quite pay off for us there. Opting to use a charge move to finish off our Charger Bug here. Fair enough. Hitting us with that Muddy Water. Gross. Anyway, with that, I think we should be... Ooh, we actually don't have enough time to counter the rest of them down. Going for another Thunder Punch. Oof. This last mon's going to be a very much an uphill battle. Alright, well, last one is going to be for Alligator. That hurts. That hurts my soul. Alright, well, that's going to be loss number 1 to start things out. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, that's okay. We've had rough starts before. We can bounce back. Let's see if we go ahead and start bouncing back here as we jump into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against Sochido 1. Alright, Sochido, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Skarmory. Actually, a pretty solid start for us. Okay, with that, swapping things out for a Wish Cash. And we're going to swap out for our Poliwrath. With that, I'm guessing they're coming in with a Mud Bomb. Okay, coming in with probably another Mud Bomb. Go ahead and try and tank this one out as well. Okay, does get us one to the red, but otherwise we're still kicking. We're still alive. Sorry. The molding is real. The salt is real. But we are able to counter down the rest of the wish cache, so we're good there. That's going to be return of the Skarmory. With that, we'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick Icy Wind. At least get a debuff going before our demise. There we go. And with that, we now say goodbye to our Poliwrath. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, next monster to deal with is going to be a Chargebug. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and check up some shields here. Probably could try and tank out the first discharge and then let the other one go. Anyway. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and chuck a Disarming Voice their way. Check out another Disarming Voice their way. We have to use both of their shields here, or... Okay. I think with that, I'll go ahead and let my Skeledirge go here. Or maybe we don't have to. Hey. I'll take that. And with that, might as well fire off a real quick Disarming Voice Puck Shot their way. And with that, swap right on out for our Chargebug. We'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. Okay, it's gonna be Sky Attack. And with that, I guess they all opted to call it a night right after that. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay. Match turned into our favor there, so that's kind of nice. But anyway, I think with that, we're all tied up right now. We're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go for 2-1 as we now jump into match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against Hey Jude. I'm pretty sure I was way off base in the tone, but it's okay, cause we're facing Altaria. I don't know what that was. Anyway. Whatever it was, it gives us an opportunity to now fire off a Disarming Voice their way. Now we do clear shot number 1. Take it, take it. Excuse me. Go ahead and use up my first shield here. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and strike back with another Disarming Voice. Come on to the red. I'll take it, I'll take it. Ooh. Oh! I guess with that, I'll take that as the sign as my Skeledirge meeting its end here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on in for our Chargebug to Volt Switch the rest of the Altaria right on out of here. Now it's going to be Mon number 2. Mon number 2 to deal with is going to be the Brashudon. Now with that, I had a sneaking suspicion it was gonna be a hard counter to fighting. It was gonna be a hard counter back there, and of course it is. It's gonna be the Jellicent. Ooh, a rough matchup gone horribly, horribly wrong. We're gonna try and take out this next Shadow Ball. Let's see how well we handle. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, at the very least, we can stall for as much time as possible. Okay, go ahead and chuck a shield. My final shield here. It's gonna be the Shadow Ball. Oh no! I just had enough time for Chargebug! Why would you do this? Oh, you know, it's Surf. Okay. Oh, well, actually, this might be the end no matter what, so... At the very least, we could try and put up the best of a fight we can against this Bastiodon before our demise. Yeah, because they have one more shield on them, so... This is gonna be loss number 2 of this set. Sorry, the salt is real. I'm mauling today. I think it's also the late night that's just not... Alright, so yeah, I apologize for the salt, but this would make negative set number 3 of the night, and or the third in a row, and that would be... that's not something I want to do, but... Well, I mean, you know, what can you do, right? It's the name of the game when it comes to PvP. You know, it's not... Nothing's handed to you. You gotta fight it out. You gotta work on it. Be the best. Put your best foot forward. And if it's not enough, it's not enough. But we can take a moment. You know, catch a quick breather. First and foremost, say GG's and GG's all around to our previous opponent. I apologize for not mentioning it until now. But yeah, take a moment. Take a breath. We have 2 matches left. We could still end in the positive, but we have to lock in on this. First and foremost, rehydrate. Yeah, no matter what, win or lose, salty or not, especially when salty, always remember to hydrate, because salt is dehydrating, and that would not be an ideal scenario to end out on. But anywho, I think with that, we'll go ahead and jump right back into the battles. Yeah, we're 1 win and 2 losses. Not a great place to be, but we have a chance now to tie it all up as we look for match number 4. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm hoping we can get one more positive set before the night's over. We'll see if we can do that here as we jump into match number 4, which is going to be up against Madai Netty. Alright, Madai Netty, what do you got? First match is going to be against Swampert. Not a particularly great way to start out a possible comeback, but here we are. With that, I'm going to swap out for our... Swap out for our Poliwrath, into which case they swapped out for their Alolan Ninetales. Rockin' Charm. And with that, we'll go ahead and save up our shields for later. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring back Skeledirge. Excuse me. Whew. That we are once again face to face with the Swampert. Excuse me. Okay. Hit me up with the double hydro. Fair enough, but now we'll go ahead and hit them with the Disarming Voice Shadow Ball combo. Wombo combo. Okay. Now we are able to clear up their shields at the very least. I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for our Chugabug. Go ahead and see how well we're able to handle this next charge move. Gonna be Hydro Cannon. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick X Scissor. Ooh, almost enough. Ooh, with that, final one to deal with is going to be Noctowl. And with that, we do have enough energy for discharge. So go ahead and fire that their way. Come on to the yellow. Okay. Now the big question is, does Swampert already have a Hydro Cannon ready for when we return? Could be. Hence the reason why they're willing to let it go. Oh! Just enough! Okay. Which means this is going to be another negative set of the night, no matter what we do in our final match. RIP's there. But nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Wow. We have one last match. Might as well see if we can get ourselves our second win of the night, or of this set, as we go into match number 5 against LCFG 89. Alright, LCFG, what do you got? First match is a Magnezone. Actually a pretty solid start for us. Oh, that's a bad switch. That's a really bad switch. Why did I switch that? That's a bad switch. How dare you think that was a good switch, because that was a bad switch. sorry, Malding again. On the plus side, Poliwrath doesn't have to deal with Magnezone in the back, so that's, you know, we take whatever victories we can get, right? Anywho, we fire off the Icy Wind. We are able to also debuff their attack, if only by a little bit, so we'll still take that. With that, so we go ahead and say goodbye to our Poliwrath here. That's the plan. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and bring back our Skeletors. We'll go ahead and check our final shield here, just in case they're going straight for the dig. It is dig, okay. I think we can incinerate the rest of this Gligar. Yep, we can. And with that, ooh, next one we're dealing with is going to be the Mantine. We swapped out for our Charger Bug, but they have opted to swap out for their Magnezone. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire as many discharges as we can towards the Magnezone. I'm pretty sure we should be able to tank out any of the charge moves Magnezone throws our way, unless they know maybe like Flash Cannon or something. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see how we handle. They're coming in with Wild Charge. Okay. Able to handle. Okay, coming with another Discharge. Able to clear out the Magnezone. And with that, Mantine's coming back in. Okay. Big concern is whether or not Mantine knows Water Pulse. If it knows Water Pulse, I'm kind of screwed. If not, then if it knows Icy Beam, if it knows Ice Beam, we should be okay. Guess we'll find out in just a moment. What charge move are you throwing our way? It is Water Pulse, okay. So that is going to be loss number 4 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. At the very least, we do still get the 3600 Stardust, so I can't argue there. But unfortunately, we dipped back into the 1900s with 1981. Oh, and we actually earned 9 million Stardust in total. So, hey. You know what? Small victory, but a victory nonetheless. But yeah, I think on that note, I'm gonna call it here. I want to try and redeem ourselves with another set, but I have a sneaking suspicion we're just gonna keep dipping down, and we're gonna end back where we're started, and it's just gonna be a never-ending cycle, and we're never getting to veteran rank, let alone legend at this point, and I just don't understand why it... Anyway. Sorry. Don't mind me. Don't mind my breakdown. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, apologies for the salt. It's unprofessional, and I'll work on, you know, maintaining some level of professionalism out here, you know. Looking on the bright side, again, you know, we still have 3 more sets that we can do off screen, so maybe I'll try and go back to the drawing board, see if I can edit the team a little bit, see if we can get a better formula going, or maybe, who knows, maybe this team might perform a little bit better throughout the day. You know, the meta is shifting, the types of teams that's being used is always in flux, so, you know, maybe we'll be able to bounce back with the team we have, but that could be copium talking, but you never know. You never know how it'll play out. But in the meantime, I think, yeah, before the salt kicks in a little too much, we'll go ahead and let this be the end of the stream. Again, apologize for ending this with the level of salt that I'm bringing right now. It's never a fun time when it's you just watch all of your progress go down the drain and in pretty much the same night, but you know, these things happen. So we'll take this time, we'll get some sleep, we'll revisit this throughout the day, or I guess throughout the main portions of the day, and we'll see if we can bounce back, get our yellow back up and running. But yeah, I guess that'll be for a future time. For now, once again, that'll pretty much do it for the stream. Thank you very much to everyone who stopped by. Again, so sorry about the salt. It's yeah. This is gonna sit on. I'm gonna remain salty for kind of a while, but yeah, I apologize that I had to end with this, with you know, being a little unprofessional out here, but anywho, thank you very much once again to everyone who did tune in, and yeah, thank you for bearing with me in the end here, and for those of you also who stuck it by when we were on a bit of a positive streak, thank you for hanging in there during that time as well. Thank you very much to Blanca Sverle. I apologize again if I'm butchering your last name, but thank you very much for chatting up during that one period of time. Greatly appreciated. If you do want to check out any future streams, which hopefully contain much less salt, you can of course subscribe to us here on YouTube. We also do stream over on Twitch as well under the same name, Voyaging Trainer. In fact, that's where we do most of our Go Battle League streams. Usually on Saturdays, so if you like, you can follow us over on Twitch, channels under the same name, Voyaging Trainer. Not sure if I already mentioned that, but I guess just to reiterate. But speaking of Twitch, if you want to catch up on any of the streams that were exclusive to Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as check our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. Once again, apologies again for the salt. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.